Get smart with your spending with Nucenda's Breeze debit card. We've got your back by offering safe and easy access to your money. Never any hidden fees, just an account that makes sense. Download the Nucenda app to enroll in mobile and internet banking, managing your funds, making person-to-person transfers, and rounding up purchases to save. Visit Nucenda.org to explore Breeze accounts and join our credit union.
New members must be eligible for membership. Equal opportunity lender. Insured by NCUA.
Good day, folks, and welcome to another edition of Inside Santa Fe Public Schools podcast. I am Joe Abeta, and before we get to our guest today, who is Ruth Perez, our Community Events and Engagement Specialist, I'd like to give a special thanks to our title sponsor, Nucenda Credit Union, for being a proud sponsor of the Inside Santa Fe Public Schools podcast. So thank you. All right. With that, I'd like to welcome our guest, Ruth Perez. How you doing, Ruth?
Good. Thank you so much for having me, Joe.
Yes, it's your second time on my podcast.
It is.
For me hosting it, and I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah. And Ruth, you're our Community Events and Engagement Specialist. I know you do a lot of stuff. You do a lot of stuff out for the community.
Right.
But for the community of Santa Fe Public Schools. But you also do a lot for us here in the office too, as well. You're always, getting together holiday celebrations here in the office. Just like, recently, our fall celebration that we had here, it was a lot of work, and, you do a lot of stuff. You're always busy with some kind of event.
There's always something going on, and these things are really important to me, having community. We are at work so often. I want to make it a place where we can connect and find joy.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's really cool. So when you signed up for the gig, did you think that's what, you'd be doing all this stuff?
No, I think so. Sometimes it's a learning opportunity, and then you get to kind of grow it into your own, which has been really fun. Like, what do I want to do? And I've had a lot of room from leadership to grow. Yeah.
No, I mean, I see it too, just with, and even the constant, because you work in the inclusion and equity, or equity.
Correct.
Inclusion and equity?
Equity and inclusion department.
And equity and inclusion department. So we're always seeing like boxes of Amazon stuff coming in, right?
Always.
Like giveaways, things like that we hand out to the community, to our staff and school, our students and stuff. So it's pretty incredible. And pretty incredible operation for the size of office that you work in.
Yeah.
Right? They wouldn't think that. So, and so just to kind of put that all in a nutshell, you oversee big events like we're going to talk about it, Coats for Kids, the golf tournament, the fundraiser that we use there, the craft fair, and we'll talk about all these things. And then also the big one, the beginning of the school that one is the back to school supplies that we give away. Yes. And would you say that's probably the biggest event?
It's starting to become our biggest event. So it's only our second year we did it. Yeah. No. And because the amount of people that benefit from that, it's incredible, right? Yeah. We were able to, I think, give back 4 times as much this year. So I'm hoping for the same. Yeah. Moving forward. No, it's pretty incredible. And so with that, I know that you're busy. But let's talk about the upcoming Coats for Kids. What is that exactly? Well, the KOET Coat Drive, they reach out to us every year. They're fantastic. They've been doing this for years. They bring us so many coats. Yeah. And every year they have us in our request. Mm-hmm. And it's sizes probably 4T all the way up to adults. Okay. But since I've been in the position, I have realized that the adult coats that we get are actually very limited. We might get 3. Okay. And so what we decided to do as a department and as a district is call out to our community to see how they could support this. Okay. We ask that they donate new hoodies, coats, and that way we can support our high school and our middle school. So far, we have a request of 277 coats for this for those upper grades.
Oh,
and
wow.
we've received about 60, which is fantastic, but I would love to be able to get to
if you can get the full amount that you need. Yeah. So, and if it has to be new, right?
Yes, I do ask for it to be new.
I gotcha. But I'm just thinking about everybody out there that gets like a giveaway hoodie that may not be the right size for me. Sometimes I'm a big guy, so sometimes I tend to get an XL or a medium sent to me by mistake, and I never wear it. It's brand new. It still has the tags on it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it just is taking space up.
I would accept those very gratefully.
There you go. Right, exactly. So it's those things. And where can people bring them?
They can bring them over to the office at 610 Alta Vista. So that's our main district office.
Okay. And when do they need to bring them to you by?
I will be collecting them most likely until the second week of December.
Okay.
Our goal is to get coats out to people before break.
Okay.
But it all depends on when we receive our other donations.
Okay. And right now, the biggest need is for adult size coat. Okay. Do you need any for kids?
No, we do fantastic with the kids. I think that's something I learned moving forward is when we think about, okay, kids need this. We're thinking about these small kids. We're not thinking about these kids that are a little bit bigger. They're taller. We forget that sometimes 11 and 12-year-olds are already the size of an adult.
Gotcha.
So we're really trying to fill that gap.
Okay. And so we need these in by...
let's say December 14th.
December 14th, if we can get them in. Because school break starts...
The following week,
and it's easier for us to get them during that week and rather than after that when everyone's on winter break.
Correct.
All the way till January.
Right.
Okay. All right.
We want these kids to stay warm as soon as possible.
No, that's awesome. That's great. And you can bring them into 610 between our operating hours of 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Yeah, if I'm not here, somebody else will take them.
There you go. That's awesome. All right, great. Well, that's great. Now, I know you got the Coats for Kids going on, but you also got something else coming on December 14th. You should bring up that date. December 14th is a very important date for Ruth. The craft fair that's going to be going on. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes. So this is our third year with our craft fair. It started off kind of as a fundraiser, exploring how we can continue to build our funding so we can continue to give back. But it's turned more into this really fun community engagement event. Okay. We have our students who come and participate, our staff. We have some amazing staff who are authors, who are painters, who are photographers, and they come out and they sell their art. And then we have our community, just people within Santa Fe who just are so talented. I don't need to explain that Santa Fe is the art hub of everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And so typically we have between 60 to 75 vendors.
Okay.
I'm already at 62, which is fantastic because we're still almost a month away.
Okay.
And then at this event, we will have some really fun things that cost no money. So we'll be giving out books to all the students that come. We will have free face painting. We have a photo booth. People can leave with like a little picture of their family. And then we'll also have face painting for free. So that's a new thing we've added this year.
Okay. And where is it at?
It's going to be at Eco over off of Zia.
Okay. So people will be able to see if they haven't been to Eco lately or they haven't seen the brand new building. It's definitely an opportunity for you to be able to go out and look at it. Check it out, but also go to the craft fair. Is that in the gym? Is that where it's going to be?
In the gym. We'll probably utilize a few other spaces.
Okay.
I'm really excited that Eco wanted to host us. I know that they will be selling some stuff. They'll have a couple fundraisers going on at the same time. So it's going to be a really good event.
Yeah. And that happens December 14th. And what time is that?
It's from 9 a.m. to 1.
9 a.m. to 1.
Yep.
Okay. So mark that on your calendars, folks. 9 a.m. to 1. There's going to be is it the annual craft fair, holiday craft fair?
Yeah, we're at that point where it's annual now.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's good stuff. Is there any space if anybody's interested in?
I am still accepting vendors.
Okay, excellent. So if you're a vendor out there that wishes to participate, please get a hold of Ruth.
Yeah, give me a call. We are offering discounts to our staff and students as well.
Excellent. Do you have a number people can reach out to?
I do. You can call me at 505-467-2045.
Excellent. That's great. Okay, so we got all the winter events.
Right.
The next event after that, I'm assuming, is the golf tournament that we have, right?
That's our next big event. We might have a little things here and there, but our big event in the spring is going to be our golf tournament.
Okay. And what's the importance of the golf tournament?
Well, I think what a lot of people don't realize or understand is that the federal government only gives us money for certain items. Okay. We don't necessarily have funding for retirement dinners or staff appreciation or even the back to school supply drive. Mm-hmm. Those things are fundraised efforts. Yeah. So the golf tournament really provides about, it's about 75% of my budget for the whole year.
Okay. So this is a very important thing. I know it's the golf tournament is well participated. There's a lot of people there that are participating in the golf tournament. But I think that the resource that we get from that to help Ruth out with the stuff that she does, it's very important. And like you said, retirement dinners for teachers, right, that have been with the district and are getting ready to retire. It's good to send them off and to give them a nice thank you for everything that they did for us before they leave, right?
We really want our community, our staff, our students, their families to feel like this is a place where we genuinely care, that we're invested in you. It's not just, thank you so much. It's like, no, we see you.
Yeah, exactly. And even for staff members too as well. Exactly. Right? And I think that's important. And it says a lot because working for Santa Fe Public Schools, me being a rookie, still on my rookie run here, right? Since June, I see how happy everybody is here working here, from teachers to staff. And I think that that's important.
It's a really amazing place. I'm really happy to work here. I think that the district is doing amazing things. I think education as a whole, we all see the struggles. We see the issues, but us as a community, we see it and we say, but we're going to try our best. Yeah. We are going to be the change we want to see.
Yeah. And so things like the golf tournament, right, help out with being able to give back and to recognize the folks that we want to recognize.
Yes, it doesn't just go back to staff. It goes back to students and community engagement efforts. So it may go to retirement dinner. It may go to back to school supplies. It's going to fund pretty much what we do all year long.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Okay, so golf tournament, you'll be putting out something for that, right?
Hopefully sometime in February, you'll start seeing announcements.
You're thinking, Joe, let me get to this other stuff first. But yes. Yeah. So be looking out for the golf tournament, and then you just kind of start the cycle over again. What happens after the golf tournament?
Oh, my goodness. So we will have the retirement dinner. Okay. We will be planning our back to school supply giveaway, which takes a lot of moving pieces. It does.
There's a lot of moving pieces.
We help support with graduation efforts in my department. Okay. We will be doing a couple movie nights. There's a lot of moving pieces that we will be doing. Also, I don't think a lot of people know that, twice a year we try to get our staff across the entire district of over 2,000 people breakfast. Oh, wow. And then we try to get them little appreciation items. Yeah. So in the past, it might just be a snack or it might be a useful item that they can use daily.
Yeah. And I know you try and change that up.
I do.
Because you just don't want donuts every year.
I don't want to just do donuts every year. And I don't want to give you something that's going to end up in the trash. I hope to create meaningful gifts.
Gotcha. There's some thought that goes into it.
We try.
It's. I'll tell you what. It's very unique to have someone as special as you to be able to think that way.
Oh, thank you.
Right, and that it's just not. Hey, let's just get this over with and give them something. Right. An eraser or something like that.
I try. I wish I could give everyone amazing bonuses, but maybe one golf tournament will be.
There you go.
The one of all.
The one of all. That's right. Well, great, Ruth. I want to thank you. And again, Ruth Perez, our community events and engagement specialist. Working out here at 610. Let's just recap real quick that you are accepting coats for kids. What we'd like, though, are adult sizes for kids. The deadline to get those in is December 14th. And you can also attend on December 14th. You can make a day of it. Come by the district, drop off the coats, and then go over to ECO for the craft fair.
Yeah, just bring the coats to ECO. I'll take them from there.
Or you can even bring them to ECO. Yeah. You don't have to stop at
it's going to be a Saturday that way.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about it.
And all you got to do is just ask for Ruth, and then you can just give her the coats.
Yep.
That'll be great. Well, that's awesome, Ruth. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. And folks, thank you for joining us. Have a safe week. Have a great week. Adios.